Hello, Bruce Lyons, Scotsman's Consumer Service Manager. Today we're going to talk about cleaning and descaling Scotsman model SCC50. As you'll see with this model, we have a time to clean indicator light, which is an amber color, and that light will come on approximately every 6 months. As you can see, this unit here is ready to be cleaned. Your first step in cleaning a machine that is running is to push the on-off button right here next to the green ice making light, and you'll see the green ice making indicator will blink. What this means is the unit will produce that batch of ice that it's in the process of making and release it into the storage bin. You have approximately anywhere from 0 to 30 minutes to wait for that ice to go ahead and be released into the bin, and once that's done, the green ice making light will shut off and you can proceed with the next step in the cleaning process. As you'll see on this model, the unit is in the harvest cycle right now and it's about to release the ice cubes. Then we can start our descaling process. One thing to talk about before the unit releases the ice is the unit will generally produce a very nice gourmet cube. We call it the gourmet cube. Within the same storage bin though, you'll sometimes see smaller misshapen cubes as well, and that can be normal depending on how long the ice has been sitting in the insulated non-refrigerated storage bin. It's also completely normal for the ice to be wet and slippery. You'll see as the ice is released, it can flick water droplets on the door liner as well. Again, a very common part of the machine. Once the machine is finished releasing the batch of ice, we can prepare for the descaling process. And when it's complete, the green ice making light will shut off. Also, another common noise you'll hear when the pump model SCC50 is running in harvest, you'll hear the drain pump discharging the water. That's also very common. Now you'll see this machine here has shut off and we're ready for the descaling process. Now that the machine has shut off, you can remove the ice from the storage bin, which you can either discard or you could place in a bag or a cooler for future use. Once you've removed all of the ice, and you'll note that I have put on some gloves at this point, we're going to be working with Scotsman Clear 1 Ice Machine Cleaner, which is a mild food grade acid for the cleaning process. And this product is available through your local distributor. If you check the links below, we'll provide you a location where you can purchase the cleaner. Starting with the Clear 1 cleaner, what you do is you take the bottle and you'll fill for this model about half of the bottle, which is 8 ounces. This is a 16-ounce bottle. And you'll just place the very tip of the bottle against the plastic curtain, which is in the reservoir area. And you pour the cleaner in until you've emptied about half of the bottle, which will dilute in the reservoir. The next step is to press both blue buttons for approximately 5 seconds, and right after the time to clean light begins to blink, you release the blue buttons and you've initiated the cleaning process with the Clear 1 Ice Machine Cleaner in the reservoir. At this point in time, you'll see the water recirculating. It can be normal to see a foaming action going on behind the curtain. That's just the Clear 1 dissolving the mineral that's left behind from the cleaning process. After 30 minutes have passed, the next step is to push this blue on-off button again, and you'll see the time to clean light will go from blinking to solid. What that's doing now is the unit is initiating a rinse or a flush cycle. The water valve is energized and it's bringing fresh water in and flushing the mineral and descale down the drain. At this point in time on your pump models, you may hear the pump cycling as well, which is completely normal. It can also be normal for the spray pump to come on to agitate a little bit more of that cleaning and descaling solution like it just did there and flush it down the drain.
Now go ahead and press and release the on and the off button.
And you'll see now that 30 minutes have passed and there are no indicator lights on. We're almost complete with the descaling process, but at this time I do recommend that you take, which we pre-mixed here, a little bit of ice machine cleaner and some warm water and a scrub brush. And there are some areas within the machine that may need further attention depending on how long they've been running out in the field. Some areas are around the curtain, inside the storage bin, as well as the inside of the door liner and perhaps around the gasket area. Again, these areas may need further attention as the unit has ran out in the field. You can also take the scoop to a nearby sink and just mix some soap and water and wash and clean and dry that part and put it back in the machine. We have a sanitizing solution mixed here, which is an ounce of household bleach to 2 gallons of warm water. And the sanitizing solution is meant to be poured in the storage bin, which will go down the drain and flush out the drain lines as well. The sanitizing solution will clean out the inside of the storage bin and sanitize that surface, and it will also flush out the drain lines, which will keep them clean longer. In addition to the sanitizing step, we also recommend at this time to remove the panel here, which has 1 screw where my finger's pointing, and the kick plate, which has 2 screws, and you can access the condenser surface behind those panels, which you can clean with a soft vacuum brush attachment and just remove any dirt or lint that may be on that surface. Once you put those 2 panels back on, your final step would be to turn the machine back on, and you should begin making ice shortly. All of these tips and instructions can be found in the links below, which will give you access to our user's manuals and service manuals as well. Thank you and have a good day.